Y'all know nothing about this. You need to pay attention. Sit back and relax. It's time for Goodall's Country Kitchen.
All right, I'm on the outskirts of downtown Louisville at 18th and Muhammad Ali Boulevard at Chef Liyah's Brunch and Soul. I've heard a lot about this place. I've actually been here before and did a review when it was Lucretia's Kitchen. It's in the site of the old Jay's Cafeteria, and it's now a commissary where several catering companies work out of here. But Chef Liyah, she does catering and a lot of carryout, but she also has dine-in, which is what I'm going to be doing today. You know, I got to have a table to spread my stuff out. But anyway, an Eastern High School alumni, Kevon Head, he reached out to me, told me I needed to review this place. So here I am. You know, I'll go far and wide to find the best place to eat in Louisville. They specialize in brunch. You can get chicken and waffles. You can get soul food. The breakfast cuts off at 11, and then you can get lunch. But anyway, I've looked at the menu. I already know what I'm getting. Known for some of the top quality soul food in Louisville. Okay, I got the little steam table here, dipping it right out. What is that, young lady, that you're dipping into right there?
Macaroni and cheese.
Oh, yeah.
You said, oh, yeah.
Cannot wait. Oh, man, I haven't eaten since about 7 o'clock last night. Yep, come up here, place your order, and I'm definitely going to be investigating on which one of these cakes I'm going to be getting later. I'm watching these carryouts getting put together. They ain't stingy with them side orders either. All right, so I'm going to start off with the fried pork chop. Couldn't make up my mind what I was going to get today, so I ended up ordering way too much as usual because it's better to have too much than not enough. I got one of my viewers that complained, said, will you quit sticking that plate up to the camera? Well, I'm sorry if you don't want to see the food, but everybody else wants to see it. So there you go. Look at the steam rolling off. I got the fried pork chop, the mac and cheese, which looks incredible, by the way, and fried potatoes, fried with onions and bell pepper. And even though they did have hot sauce, I came prepared. I brought my own. You know I always got to come prepared. All right, and it comes with a roll. Now, actually, this came as a special. I got the 2 dinner special, which was a fried chicken and fried pork chop, 2 sides and a roll apiece for $25. And then I got another dinner, which I'm going to show you in a minute, on the side. All right, let me take a bite of this. Good looking breading. We got good flaky breading on there. Looks good. Now let's see what it tastes like. Usually I get smothered pork chops. I'm glad I didn't, because this breading is incredible. They didn't have any diet drinks, so she allowed me to bring in my own drink. So if you're wondering what the Jaggers Cup's all about, they do have drinks. They just don't have diet. So, you know, I like my diet drinks. So, all right. Now for the mac and cheese. Look at that cheesiness. And yes, it tastes as good as it looks. I can taste multiple kinds of cheeses in there. Cheddar, of course. I think that's cheddar kind of browned over the top. And I'm not sure if it's got Velveeta, but it's definitely got some creaminess to it. Which usually cheddar, you don't get the creaminess with cheddar. So I know it's got something else working in there. And now a word from my sponsor. Welcome to Billy Bob's Barbecue and Amish Deli. It's a little country store with a whole lot to offer, so let's go in and see what they got. They've got homemade Amish jellies, pickles, jams, and honey and sorghum. They've got local Amish-made lunch meats and cheeses. And don't forget the award-winning Kansas City Gourmet Barbecue. Y'all don't know nothing about this Amish liver cheese and homemade sourdough bread. And don't forget about the homemade Amish fried apple pie. Just a 30-minute drive outside Louisville. It's veteran owned, and y'all don't know nothing about this Billy Bob's Barbecue and Amish Deli. All right. Now I got my potatoes situated. I'm gonna try these out. You know, there ain't really much better than some home fried potatoes. We'll try one without the ketchup first for the haters. I could taste that onion and green pepper right there on the first bite, seasoned perfectly. All right, now that I done tried the pork chop, plain and straight, you know I've got to accentuate it with a little Frank's. And that breading, just crunchy, holds everything together really good and perfect seasoning in there. Oh, and by the way, I just asked Chef Liyah herself how many cheeses and what kind of cheeses she puts in there. She uses 5 different kinds of cheese. I knew there was at least 3 different kinds working through there. That was a delayed double snap and turtle move. Marion McKenzie, if you're watching this video, don't get mad at me if I come home and there ain't no leftovers or macaroni and cheese. That macaroni and cheese is just special. That's all I'm gonna say. Just unbelievable. One of Louisville's hidden gems right here. I want to tell you, just with what I've had on this first plate, I just know that the other stuff is going to be incredible too. Oh my gosh. All right, picking back up where I left off. Look at those greens. Collard greens, got a little stem in them, just like I like. Little stem, not any of the big stems. The big stems make it bitter, but these are perfect. Taste me another bite of this mac and cheese. Tear a piece of this catfish off. Good and crunchy. I gotta try some more of these fried potatoes. And for the hater that said about not sticking the plate up to the camera, when I'm doing solo reviews with nobody with me to help me with the camera work, just so you know, I got to stick the plate up to the camera because usually if somebody's helping me work the camera, they're zooming in with the camera. So for you to get a better look at my food, I stick the plate up. All right. Man, these greens are something else. I'm glad I got another order with my next plate. And I just love the way this mac and cheese, the cheddar, kind of singed over the top when they dip it out. Even the rolls are good and soft and fresh. All right. Catfish is incredible. Look at that white and flaky with that good crunchy cornmeal breading. Lost control, bit my cheek. All right, so I got the chicken dinner. As you see, it's got 4 whole wings. I got the greens again, and something I don't usually get, sweet potatoes. I usually eat those on Thanksgiving, but everything else is so good, I just got to try the sweet potatoes. Dasha Barber. I did Dasha Barber review when they were right down the street here. Yeah. I went there I ate there, started to do a review, but my kids started acting up, so I just like cut the film off. I got some customers here that are giving me the heads up on some of the good places to go, which I got to revisit Big Mama since they moved. I was down there, when it was on Broadway across from the park. Now it's over on 28th and Dumanil. So I'm going to have to head in there. They said it's actually better now than what it was when it was down by Shawnee Park. All right. Sweet potatoes, really good. I was afraid it'd be like those, the ones with the candy yams, like the marshmallow. No, it's just straight sweet potato. I taste brown sugar, which it's not overly sweet, which is perfect for me. It's sweet with that brown sugar, but not too sweet, so it's perfect. All right, whole wing. It's that same breading that was on the pork chops. Incredible. Perfect seasoning. All right, I'm gonna work on this. I've got greens again, which y'all already know what those are like. I already showed you them. Y'all going to get down here. Don't be worrying about going to Bardstown Road, the Highlands, Frankfort Avenue. If you want to get some of the best Louisville has to offer, you're going to spread out. Get on down here to 18th and Muhammad. All right, be back in a minute. I'm not done yet. All right, Mary. Saved you a couple wings, mac and cheese. So you ain't gonna get mad at me this time. All right. Now, I had to do some investigating. The young lady, Chef Liyah, she told me that the crowd favorite is the crunchy strawberry cake. So I have to take the advice of the expert. And it looks like, I haven't tasted it yet, but it looks like it's got a cream cheese icing and cinnamon crunch, it looks like. Never had it before, so here we go. It kind of reminds me of like Big Red cake. You ever had Big Red cake? But yeah, it's strawberry. Kind of has that cream soda taste to it. But yeah, perfect blend with the cream cheese icing, cinnamon on there. But it's very good. I know why this is one of their most popular sellers. Tell you what, I'd give big money for a tall, cold glass of milk right now and go with this. By the time you get back, this will be long gone. That is good. Wow. What, I always say that word serendipity, where you start off looking for one thing and then you end up discovering another. Like when I was going to Tino's Taste of Heaven today, and they were shut down today, and they were at a funeral, and I ended up over here, which I had intended on coming here eventually anyway, but this kind of hastened my visit, moved it up the ladder real quick. So what a pleasant surprise. All right, I'm gonna finish this up. Might even get a word or two from Chef Liyah. I'm gonna give her the chance, see if she wants to say a few words. Either way, we're gonna be right back. So I'm about ready to get out here and wrap things up, but Chef Liyah was nice enough to come out here and give us some parting words.
Yes.
Chef Liyah is the mastermind behind this whole operation, and I got some questions I got to ask.
Yes.
How long have you been open so far?
So I've been inside of the shared kitchen. Well, in December, it will be 3 years. I moved up front 2 years ago. It'll be 2 years in, I think, June.
As I've told y'all, I was already here once before when it was Lucretia's Kitchen. It was great. I remember me and my family sat right over there. It was during COVID. Everything was shut down.
Yep.
But anyway, Lucretia's was good, but I'm glad to see we got some fresh blood in through here.
Yes.
And so I noticed there's construction going on in here in your dining room. What is the future plans for your dine-in section?
So the row houses over here, they just built 2 restaurants out of houses. So I'm in the process of trying to move there. I'm growing, and I'm looking for that dine-in experience, and I'm really great at plating food, so I want to be able to show that off, because my whole theme is the brunch type of theme, and the good vibes, the music, the drinks. That's what I'm looking for, because a lot of people have been coming, like you said, you never knew I was here. It's like a food desert down here, so a lot of people they gravitate outwards. So
well,
I don't know.
I always preach, if you're like a food channel, a food blogger, and you got the name Louisville attached to it, you got to get all over Louisville,
and not
okay?
just,
which means you got to investigate, find out where the best food is, and get out there all corners of the county.
Right.
You mentioned something about you are good into plating the food.
Yes.
Well, let me just tell you, I know that's important.
Yes.
But not only can you plate the food, you can cook.
Thank you.
I'm telling you what.
Thank you.
I knew it was going to be good. There was one of my old Eastern alumni kids. I used to work at Eastern.
Okay.
Kevon.
Okay.
He recommended me come here.
Okay.
And he told me it was good.
Yes.
So I knew coming in it was going to be good. I didn't know it was going to be that good.
Yeah, out there.
So
thank you.
Yeah,
I really appreciate
everything
it.
I had today just was excellent.
Yes. I was like, oh yeah, he's eating today. I seen everything that you had. I said, yeah, he's eating today. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna follow you.
Okay.
I have a large following too. So
wonderful.
I do cooking videos, and I sell I have recipes online and all of that good stuff. So, not only do I do this, I content create. So
okay, well, hold up before we take off. Want to give you a little complimentary Goodall's Country Kitchen shirt.
Look at that. There you go. Okay.
And
Y'all don't know
also
about this.
one for your fiance.
Okay. Yes.
There you go.
Oh, we're gonna be twinning. Thank you so much.
All right. Well,
I appreciate this.
I really appreciate what you're doing, kind of bringing some new things to the Louisville restaurant scene.
Yes.
And I'll be following you wherever you go. And you all make sure you look her up.
Yes.
You got Facebook page, right?
Yes, I got Facebook. Facebook is Chef Liyah Brunch and Soul. Instagram, Chef Liyah, TikTok, Chef Liyah. You'll see all different types of content. Not only content in here, you'll see me cooking food at home. I have recipes online. I have over 60 recipes online. And I sell those for $1.20 each. So you'll get a little piece. If you're not able to come down here, you can get a little piece of me at home.
Well, I can tell you better pay that $1.28 for that mac and cheese and greens and fried potato, catfish, pork chop, chicken, any of those. They're all top notch.
Thank you so much.
I really appreciate you. And y'all don't know nothing about this.
Y'all don't know nothing
Brunch and Soul
about this. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you so much. Right. I appreciate it. Yes.
Now you know the facts of why I'm on a mission. You're always welcome back to Goodall's Country Kitchen.